Speaking of the battleground, lots of damage going on as well. I think people should know. They should have as much access as possible to see about the effects of this type of combat, invasion, and such. So here we have some before and after photos of Ukrainian cities showing the scale of the destruction, and it comes back to the thing I've said frequently since this thing started, which was hard to build things, easy to break them. And by the way, I'm not just talking about physical buildings. I'm talking about relationships. I'm talking about families. I'm talking about human life. It's we can't forget that it's that there's a discrepancy there, and this will take such a long time to rebuild. And for the people that are involved, in their minds, it may never be completely rebuilt, and maybe even for generations, as we spoke about, because of the scale and scope and depth of this pain. Mm-hmm. And this doesn't just apply to Ukraine. This applies to conflict everywhere, which is an important thing to add. But anyway, we have some before and after photos here. So you just have to hit the right arrow there. And this is coming to us via Insider. So this is Kharkiv, a city of 1.4 million people. And this is a photo of a corner and a building in 2014. This is the second largest city, which is in the northeastern part of the country. And here is today. So obviously wiped out. You only see a few military personnel on the street. Mm-hmm. The street itself is just dirt. The building, which we were looking at, presumably somewhat historic in age, is now just a shell. The building to the right of it, I don't know where that is. I don't know, there's maybe like a piece of it over there. But this thing has been bombed. There's rubble everywhere. You can move to the next one. This is Irpin, situated outside Kyiv. This is home to around 70,000 people. That is the before picture, and here's the after, which this is a railway bridge, which became a site of destruction and death under Russia's attack. You can see the bridge has been demolished. Cars have been flipped. You have this makeshift bridge that people are attempting to use to escape, to cross this river.
Cross the river, yeah.
This is a before and after in Sirkova Street in Chernihiv, a northern city of 280,000 people. You can see
it's a school, right?
That does look like a school to me. Mm-hmm. It could be another institution. It's absolutely leveled. You are right. It is a school. This is after Russian airstrikes. And of course, this is not something you're going to advertise in Russia, that this is what's going on.
Absolutely.
Right? You're not going to be sitting there saying, well, we got the school. Nobody's trying to target the school, or at least no one is trying to advertise the fact that they have hit a school to their populace, because this would be condemned by most individuals. This is Mariupol in 2015, dozens of homes and high-rise apartments. This city has been one of the hardest hit. And that's a pregnant woman actually there, carried by emergency workers to the maternity ward when the maternity ward was bombed. And I'm not sure about this particular woman, but I read Associated Press article of the account of individuals. Two remaining reporters in this city, because this city has just been absolutely devastated. And they talked about the injuries and the dead and the citizens, from infants to 5-year-olds to 12, 13 entire families wiped out, and mass graves and things like this. So this is very tough. It's very tough to look at, but it showcases the importance of the people there who are risking their lives to get the message out, because people can see an image like this and realize that there is no place for this. That these consequences here are not something to be brushed under the rug, that these are real people being affected. And as much as everybody wants to zoom out, and you would watch the coverage on CNN and likewise, and they'd say, well, let's talk about tactics. And you start to look at it on a map like it's some sort of a video game. And it ain't no video game.
No.
Yeah, to see this one, it seems like this is an apartment complex. And the fact that, it's zoomed in on the ground, that you can actually literally just know that every one of these rooms have people living in it before.
I believe that this is actually a photo of a maternity ward.
Yeah, you can see some of the
Oh,
equipment.
okay.
through
Yeah,
the
it's
window.
it's actually a
People working
hospital.
here.
No, it's actually pregnant. It would be filled with
Right.
pregnant women.
Yeah.
Who are about to give birth. Yeah. And I can't say with 100% precision, but I'm pretty sure this woman here has passed as well as her unborn child. So real stuff. I know, I understand. We're joking around, but it's real stuff going on as well. And you gotta. You gotta know the consequences of these things. You gotta know.